O friend Rupamanjari, in this town of Yavata you are well known for being so chaste that you would never even look at another man. Is it not surprising then that although your husband is away from home, there are fresh bite marks on your bimba fruit lips? Could the mischievous culprit be that best of parrots? O land lotus Radha, you have every right to smile proudly through your soft petals when the black Krishna bee has abandoned every fragrant vine of this forest in his eager search for the pathway that leads to you. O Rati Manjari, you are certainly the most fortunate Gaupi in the realm of Raja's king. When Sri Radha left behind her favorite belt in the course of overflowing pastimes, it was you whom she asked to retrieve it from a secluded cave. I surrender to my spiritual master, Yadunandana Acharya, a dear devotee of Yadunandana Krishna. Surcharged with spiritual power, he kindly showered the nectar of his mercy upon me. I worship Lord Chaitanya Chandra, the supremely independent ocean of grace. With the ropes of mercy, he suddenly drew me from the waterless well of household life, which is full of unlimited sufferings and insurmountable obstacles. He gave me the shelter of his lotus feet, which eclipse the beauty of celestial lilies, and he entrusted me to the care of Svarupa Damodara Goswami. I was unwilling to drink the nectar of devotional service laced with renunciation. But Sanatana Goswami took pity on me and made me do so. Because he is an ocean of kindness and an abode of compassion, I yearn to live forever in the shade of his lotus feet. O mistress overwhelmed with love, her heart always burning in the great fire of separation, a certain maidservant now pitifully laments in the following verses. O goddess, kindly hear this unfortunate person now drowning in an ocean of pain. Place him in the sturdy boat of your mercy and ferry him to the wonderful realm of your lotus feet. O beautiful one, thereafter, with the unfailing medicine of the red lac from your lotus feet, please revive this soul now dead from the venomous bites of the black snake of not seeing you. O effulgent goddess, since separation from you is also like a blazing forest fire that constantly burns this maidservant of your lotus feet, please restore her to life with the cooling elixir of a moment's glance. Beautiful-faced girl, when even in a dream will I decorate my forehead with the perfumed dust of your lotus feet, the brilliance of which thus confirms my head to be the topmost limb of my body. O auspicious one, and when will the sound of your ankle bells sprinkle droplets from the ocean of nectar, and so cure the aching deafness of my ears?
One moonlit night, when you leave home to meet Krishna dashing fearfully from one tree to another like a rabbit, your bumblebee eyes turning the entire forest blue with their glance, will you, O goddess, look my way? O queen of Vrindavana, ever since a Manjari called Rupa filled my eyes with light in this land of Raja, I have yearned to see the red lac decorating your lotus feet. And from the instant I beheld your lake, brimming with nectarean water, splendid with blossoming lotuses, and swarming with humming bees, I began to ache for the honor of serving you. O Devi, I shall never, never ask you for anything other than the peerless service of your lotus feet. Over and over again, I offer my respects to the chance of becoming your girlfriend, but I shall only aspire for the honor of being your maidservant. O damsel, the hue of whose golden complexion chastens the pride of crushed turmeric, please understand that my sole desire is to be a certified maidservant of your lotus feet. Therefore, kindly stamp my arm just once with the lacquer-colored symbols of your souls. If you acknowledge me thus and charge me with the privilege of rinsing the drains of your house with pure water, I shall do so with such love and happiness that I shall even dry them with my own hair, and then scent your commode with fragrant incense. As daybreak worships your home, I shall carefully wash your 2 lotus feet with camphor-scented water mixed with clay, and then also carefully dry them with my hair. Thereafter, may this maidservant brush your teeth with a twig, wash your lotus feet with Yamuna water, and after you have entered the bathroom for a scented oil massage, offer you a seat upon which to sit. O you, the heavenliness of whose lotus face shames the moon, may I carefully bathe your entire body with water scented with flowers and camphor that was brought in jugs by one of your charming and affectionate friends. O moon-faced girl, after your bath is complete, may I continue to serve you by slowly and carefully drying the water from your beautiful, delicate limbs with a silken towel. And as your eyes happily wander here and there like restless fish, may I, the hairs on my body standing up in bliss, cover your hips with an incomparable red petticoat, and your limbs from head to toe with a beautiful blue sari. O beloved of the son of Raja's king, after again washing your lotus feet, will this person lovingly braid your hair with many delicate garlands artistically fashioned by the florist girl Narmada. And may I also happily mark your forehead with a musk dot of tilaka radiant as the full moon. Anoint your limbs with glistening kunkuma, and decorate your breasts with delightful pictures in fragrant colors. O goddess, may I, O divine angel, kindly permit me to decorate the part in your hair with a line of vermilion that I draw with a jeweled shalaka stick.
Fragrant red dots around the musk tilaka will serve as an aphrodisiac for Krishna. O Devi, with a steady hand may I paint these dots that will madden your beloved more than the most enchanting herb. From his rope made of bumblebees, the god who carries a flower bow-fashioned hoop, earrings for you. O girl of enticing thighs, will I happily decorate your ears with those earrings, which will tightly bind a mad elephant also known as the heart of Raja's prince. Although the bodice with which I carefully dress you is meant to conceal your breasts from Krishna's gaze, he obviously does not understand my intention. O mistress, what can I do if he tightly embraces you and becomes the garment covering those two treasures dearer to him than his own life? Hear me, O golden beauty. This maidservant longs for the time when she can place a necklace of pearls interlaced with gems upon your breasts, which will later serve as a soft pillow for Mukunda when he is sleepy and fatigued. I also long to adorn your delicate fingers with glittering rings and your two graceful hands so dear to Hari and so expert in the arts, with blue bangles studded with jewels. O girl with blue lotus eyes, may I? Since your two lotus feet must be worshipped with jeweled anklets, the petals of your lotus feet with toe rings, and your hips Krishna's sacred place of pilgrimage, with a splendid sash sprinkled with tiny bells, will you award me these rites with a glance from your enchanting eyes? Although I may be overwhelmed with intense bliss from serving you, may I still place jewel-studded armlets on your lotus stem arms, which so deftly frustrate the patience of Miraghai's swan-like intelligence. O blessed girl, thereafter will this person place a bejeweled pendant upon your neck, which attained the pinnacle of good fortune when it was touched by the arm of the moon of Gokula during the festival of the Rasa dance. After killing proud Shankakuda, Krishna took the Shaimantaka jewel from the demon's head and gave it to the enemy of Pralambasura, who with a happy heart gave it to Madhumangala, who, with his own hand, gave it to you. O beautiful-faced one, since this Sayamantaka has become best friends with the Kaustuba gem, may I make it your chief ornament by placing it around your neck. O slender girl, the narrowness of your waist gives the impression that it may break at any moment. Please allow me to carefully bind it with a protective golden cord splendid with flower cluster tassels at each end. Because it agitates the roving Krishna bumblebee with its nectar, may I also hang a splendid honey pearl on your nose and so put to shame the arrogance of the sesame flower. O golden one, after you breathe auspiciousness into your nose ring, will you order me to tie an amulet of 9 gems upon your left arm with a tasseled silk cord? While your eyes rove from side to side, shall I also place on your ears hoop earrings that make Krishna, who always agitates the gopis, wander in aimless circles? O fawn-eyed one, after decorating your ears, shall I place a radiant dot of musk upon your chin, the temple of Mukunda's happiness? If you kindly part your lips, then the vertical red lines I paint on your teeth will make them look like pearls inset with lines of rubies, O goddess. Will you oblige me? O girl of golden limbs, with lipstick made from red Kadira mixed with camphor, may I also color your heavenly nectarian lips as red as bimba fruit, even though the Krishna parrot may appear at any moment and forcibly bite them. All of Vraja knows that the restlessness of your eyes defeats the capricious flitting of wagtails, but we gopis know that with the slightest movement at their corners, those eyes instantly bind tight the regal elephant known as Krishna. May I worship them with black kajal. To soothe your jealous anger, Krishna once placed your lotus feet upon his head, which then became exceedingly handsome, with a red mark of lac. Seated on the floor before you, may I decorate your lotus feet with that very same nectarian lacquer. O artistic girl,
this maidservant has adorned you to the best of her ability. May she conclude her service by joyfully hanging a sweet jasmine garland swarming, with humming bees on your gracefully sloping shoulders. Shoulders that were once embraced in the rasa dance by Muradvisa, the glistening ocean of amorous arts. After you are fully dressed and ornamented, will you, O girl with charming limbs and beguiling face, attend to your first rites? At that time, may this maidservant sit among your friends and lovingly hand you items of worship, as you adore the sun god, who sits on an altar of Suryamani jewels. I long for the time when you, of beautiful thighs, request me to personally hand-serve the killer of Madhu with the many delicious foods that you had fastidiously cooked at the request of Raja's queen. Upon arriving for that service, will I first show the queen of Raja's king the many sweetmeats that you had cooked. Oh, auspicious girl. When I do, will she then lovingly place her forehead to mine in the way of a mother? And knowing me to be yours, will she inquire about your well-being? O Devi, my mission accomplished, will I return to your husband's home and affectionately place before you the remnants tasted by the lotus mouth of Lord Krishna, prasada entrusted to me by Dhanista Gopi. O girl whose golden limbs glisten with the hue of vermilion, if you order me, then shall I attentively serve you, Lalita, and other friends with a variety of ambrosial foods and nectar drinks mixed with the remnants of food directly tasted by Krishna. Then, as your eyes grow wild with ecstasy, shall I lovingly offer you a eucalyptus twig to brush your teeth in water sweetly scented, with a mixture of fresh patala flowers and ground camphor to rinse your mouth. And while you are thus enjoying your evening meal, O presiding deity of my heart, may I enhance your pleasure by lighting an abundance of aromatic incense, and by fanning you with love and attention. O sweet-limbed girl, when you finish your meal, be kind enough to accept a betel leaf filled with betel nuts and camphor that I place in your lotus mouth. If you do, I shall be in such ecstasy that the hairs of my body will stand on end. Because you are the beloved of Krishna, we Gopas will worship you when you have finished your supper, O goddess. While Lalita joyfully offering items like a ghee lamp, others will worship you with new, auspicious songs and flowers. At that time may this maidservant, to whom you are dearer than billions of lives, worship you with the hair at the tip of her braid. O beautiful girl, when after eloquently joking with your many friends headed by Lalita, will you decorate with dreams the charming pastime bed I made with my own hands? O merciful girl with a heart of gold, the auspicious day when this maidservant massages your 2 lotus feet while Rupamanjari also massages your 2 lotus hands will be a day beautiful beyond compare. O fair-faced girl, on the strength of some good fortune will this vine of devotion attain the remnants of food that you chewed, the mouthwash that you spat out, and the waves of ambrosial water that washed your lotus feet. And then will I share those priceless treasures in a secluded place with my affectionate friends. O Queen, while you eat your supper, will a nectarian morsel from your lotus mouth affectionately find its way to this maidservant who has offered her heart to you. As you walk to the town of Raja's king to cook for Madhava, The happiness in your heart will certainly increase with each faltering step, and your bodily hairs will increasingly stand on end. O mistress, will my eyes someday attain this vision of you? As you proceed along the path to Nandagrima, will Rupa Manjari lead you forward while Lalita and Vishaka medley chat on either side? And as your friends keep guard all around, will I be privileged to hold your delicate waist from behind? And when you arrive at Nandisvara, the great abode of the king of Vraja, which is filled with the lowing of cows, the shouts of cowherds, and the songs of bards, a hill that is more radiant with love and dearer to Krishna than even Govardhana, will I see the Nista Devi, who had been carefully observing our approach from afar, affectionately guide you to the majestic palace as I follow behind. O auspicious one, after I wash your lotus feet and after you enter the main kitchen, will you then, talented cook that you are, plunge me into an ocean of bliss by bowing before the Queen of Vraja and her entourage, and by preparing an ambrosial feast for Krishna? O goddess, when you place a variety of ambrosial food and nectarian drinks in the hands of Rohini Devi, will I delight as you steal an affectionate glance at Madhava while lowering your blushing face? Do not worry. Although Madhava dines with his parents and superiors, your presence will not go unnoticed by him, neither your affectionate glance will be wasted on him. O sweet girl, when I see Krishna steal a glance at your eager lotus face and bashful lowered eyes, I will certainly be filled with happiness. But I hope to see a more prolonged exchange of glances, enriched with a sweet smile from the Prince of Vraja, when, after having lovingly freed himself from the embrace of his grief-stricken mother, he sets out to wander through the forest to fulfill his vow of protecting the Surabi cows. O fair-faced girl, when will my heart feel great joy as I watch the Queen of Vraja, more affectionate than billions of mothers, take eager vows to seat you in her home and feed you and your friends, even though you are shy to accept her service. O girl with eyes as restless as Kanjana birds, when will my heart celebrate a great festival of bliss as I watch the Queen of Vraja fondle you, embrace you, kiss your head, and lovingly stare at you as if you were her new daughter-in-law? My dear Rupa Manjari, may I follow behind our wide-eyed queen, who has become a dancing arena for waves of amorous passion as you lovingly guide her with your vine-like arm wrapped in hers to the grove that Hari had personally decorated. O friend, and in a forest cottage by the shore of her lake, will I observe you and our mistress decorating her dearest one with flower ornaments. O auspicious Radha, on another day, may I joyfully decorate you with elegant garments, floral earrings, and sparkling necklaces after the parrot Vikakshana has revealed that Krishna has already left for his noontide rendezvous with you. Because the radiance of your face is soothing like moonshine, you are known as Shashimukhi. O goddess, when will I enter through the jeweled doorway of Madaninanda Kunja, which resounds with the humming of bees, to prepare for you a jasmine flower bed decorated with vermilion drawings and flower garlands? O golden girl, while you recline in a lakeside grove, resting your head upon Krishna's arm, may I gently and happily massage your lotus feet as Sri Rupa Manjari massages your beloveds. On the day that the crest jewel of pranksters obstructs your journey across Govardhana Hill by demanding the payment of a tariff, May I be present to see you humble Madhusudana, with searing glances of pride released from your knitted eyebrows. Oh, sweet-faced girl, on another day, when a kindly breeze carries your peerless bodily fragrance to a pastime bed of flowers that Chandravali crafted with her own hands, will I be witness to Mukunda's clever excuse to fly like a black bee to the lake shore where you anxiously await him? May I also be present when you and your friends enact novel water sports with the lord of your heart in a lake turned ambrosial, by the moonbeams from your face and filled with humming bees, cooing birds, and a host of blooming lotuses. O you of lovely thighs, will the ocean of my bliss overflow as I behold the subduer of Arista decorating you, with flower ornaments in a charming lakeside grove that abounds with aromatic blossoms and humming bees? May my eyes overflow with joy at the sight of a gopi maiden hastily, bringing blooming flowers, large gunja beads, and shimmering peacock feathers to Hari, who lovingly braids them into your hair, and so awakens the divine ecstasies of shivering in his limbs and blossoming in yours. O fair-faced one, when will I gently laugh to see you proudly strike Madhava with a lotus flower during the excitement of amorous pastimes? Because you are the bestower of good fortune, may it be my good fortune to joyfully behold you, and the Prince of Raja singing sweet love songs, as his snake-like arm rests on your shoulder, and your vine-like arm curves around his waist. O goddess, after you defeat Krishna in a game of dice and snatch from him the wagered flute, will you toss it to me to hide somewhere? When will the temple of Cupid's bliss summon me to fan you while you lay on a pastime bed of jasmine flowers, sweetly conversing with your beloved, your cheeks blossoming into a smile, and your enchanting beauty causing my bodily hairs to stand erect in ecstasy? O lotus-faced goddess, by walking quickly to a rendezvous, your lotus feet will naturally become fatigued. Although you are shyness personified, will you still affectionately call me by name and request me to massage your weary feet, thus acknowledging me to be yours? O granddaughter Radha, it is time for you to worship the sun god. Where are you? When will these frenzied words of Mukhara Devi sound like nectar to my ears and make me happy? O presiding goddess of my heart, when may I serve you nectarine words with my ears and your camphor-scented smile with my eyes? O steadfast girl, please bless me to be filled with utmost happiness by being present on the day when picking flowers with your crooked girlfriends concludes in a mock quarrel with the lord of your heart. Although you are generally very merciful, you are sometimes infuriated with Madhava's alleged infidelity. On one such occasion, when he piteously petitions me in many sweet ways to help him, may this person anxiously fall at Lalita's feet to enjoin her to soothe your intolerable pique. O wise and solemn one, I long to see you bathed with many pitchers of pure, scented water as Vrajavasis dance joyfully, sing auspicious songs, and play instruments like the veena in the wonderful ceremony of love that Paramasi orchestrates to coronate you as the Queen of Vrindavana. Annually, on the full moon day named Raksa Purnima, Your brother Sridama comes to Yavata with 10,000 cows with which to satisfy the greedy Jatala, and then affectionately takes you back to Varshana. Oh, sweet-faced girl, may I accompany you home and witness how your parents lovingly fondle you as you melt in their arms, weeping from both happiness and sorrow. Oh, merciful girl, because you are shy to reveal your heart even before your friends, will you guide me to a cave of Govardhana hill to lovingly tutor me in singing divine songs in various melodies? But when clever Lalita Devi requests you to read romantic poems in an assembly of gopis and asks me to recite what I have learned from you, then, O goddess, I shall certainly hide my head in embarrassment. O my queen, when will you take me to the shore of your lake, and in a grove resounding with the humming of bees teach me to play the Kachapa Veena? Although you are the goddess of love, you remain secretive about amorous affairs with Krishna, and so are hesitant to disclose them even to your girlfriends. When, therefore, in the course of love's play your necklace breaks and its pearls scatter, will you stealthily hint at me to restring it? Being pleased with my cleverness in fulfilling your order, will you, O effulgent one, look in all directions to see that no one is watching, and then affectionately place the chewed betel nuts from your mouth into mine? Thereafter, will you direct me with other clever hints from your moon face to your favorite chain of waist bells lying forgotten in a distant cave as a result of bewilderment from an amorous battle with the lord of your life? And although you are generally calm, O goddess, when I make a slight mistake in fulfilling your order, will you first severely rebuke me only to later glance upon me mercifully as Lalita ushers me into your presence? But goddess, please understand that I am yours always. I am yours. I cannot live without you. Knowing this truth, take me to your lotus feet. Your eyes, restless from love, you eternally reside with your beloved by your lake, which I too have made the home from where I shall never depart. O beautiful lake, dearer than dear to the divine couple who reside eternally by your shores, I beseech you, mercifully reveal to me without delay that damsel who is my life and soul. O fair-faced Vishaka, because you are the same age as my queen and because she will not leave your company for even a moment, you are the realm of her witty pastimes, I implore you. Free my life from a torment of separation, and show your friend to me. O nectar moon of Gokula, O Lord whose cheerful lotus face smiles sweetly with satisfaction and who melts with unbounded kindness. Wherever you go to enjoy love pastimes with your sweetheart, please take me there so that I may affectionately serve you both. To you, the tip of whose lotus feet shames the splendor of Lakshmi with but a trace of its beauty, I declare, if you do not give charity to my eyes, then of what use is my life ablaze with a great forest fire of sufferings? Over Oru, somehow I have spent my time aspiring after oceans of nectar, but if you are not merciful to me, then of what use are life itself, residence in Vraja, or even Krishna himself? Oh my dearest, you are known to be merciful, but if you do not give some exceptional mercy to suffering me, then what will my many songs of lamentation and my long time service to your lake have accomplished? Oh affectionate one, I have nothing more to say. With a heart burning in pain and with much weeping for your loving service, I offer this Vilapa Kusumanjali from my heart to your lotus feet. May it give you some small pleasure.